What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I thought I would start out looking at the sky rather than my ugly mug for the beginning of this video because I have a confession to make. The confession is I lied to you all. I did. I lied. Just straight up. Didn't tell the truth in the last video. Well, 2 videos ago, but the last Saturn sky video. I said we were going to the way station today. I was excited to go to the way station. But we're not doing that. We're just not. I wish we were. We're not, because you ever start something and then you get a little bit more into it and you keep just going and going and going, and then you end up with a car that's sitting in the garage that doesn't run. That's what happened to this car, because it was running last video. It was easily running, and now it's not. So that's on me. I gotta own that. But we did start doing some extra stuff for extra weight removal, okay? And I know now it's like 3 weight removal videos. You're probably bored. I don't know what to tell you, because I did too much to not make a video on it. And I actually filmed some of the little things because, well, I just thought I was going to throw them in somewhere, and then now it's just going to be part of this video. Then we'll have a whole separate one. I promise. Okay, this one here, I promise. The next video on this will be taking it to the way station, okay? So just stick with me. We're going to take it to the way station, and then we'll actually get the real weight on it. But for today, we're just going to talk about some of the other things that have happened to this car since I last made a video on it. So some of the things we did was I told you I was going to delete the AC, and then I just did it. Somebody commented on one of my photos, I think. I don't remember if it was Instagram or if it was on Facebook, but somebody commented and was like, you should just do the AC delete right now. So if you look down here, we got the new belt on. It's the right size. Actually, I never put the other belt back on. You see that? See that right there? I just noticed that. But we took that out. The compressor's right there, so we saved some weight that way. So the other thing we did was we pulled out the windshield. I was 50-50 on this because I honestly kind of wanted the windshield, but the windshield was so smashed that we just decided, you know what, let's take it out and be done with it. We as well got this bar and everything from the inside that I talked about in the last video out, completely done, everything. We got some holes we got to patch up here, and as well as wiring. If anybody knows about these cars well enough to tell me, if there's anything we can at least, easily eliminate, but it all is kind of run together through the main harness, and I don't know that I want to pull it all apart to try to figure out which wires go to which things. So, we don't need any brake light ones anymore, but we do need the fuel pump, and we don't need I think that's the body control module, actually, there. So we probably can eliminate that, but there's a bunch of stuff that we could eliminate or shorten up or whatever, but it's going to be a ton of work, so I'm not sure exactly what to do with that. So that's kind of the stuff we got done so far. The goal for today is we are going to try to get this thing started. I don't think it should be too much trouble. I think we just got to hook some wiring back up, as well as you can see, to the steering column and everything's unhooked. But first, before I do that, I'm going to throw in the footage of us pulling out the AC compressor, condenser, all of that stuff, the windshield, and a little bit of the interior stuff. It's going to be a little jumpy, so stick with me on it. But I'll be right back here in just a second. Just check out what we did, and then we're going to try to get this thing started. So here's the new belt right there. This should be the correct one to delete the AC. It should be the right length. I actually didn't check, but the 06 Pontiac Solstice didn't have, or it was an option to not have air conditioning, which is insane. But I guess in 2006, you could still order a car that didn't have air conditioning. And so we're just going to pull this off. It shouldn't be too bad. And then we're going to pull out the condenser too. And the only thing holding the radiator and everything in right now, I believe, is this cover. I think that's the biggest thing holding everything in right now. So we're going to have to do something about that. But yeah, get the AC condenser and the compressor out, and we'll lose, another 10, 15 pounds, something like that, I would say. So there we got the AC condenser out, as well as the fan, just to make it a little easier to remove. The compressor back here, there's just some long bolts that go through the radiator on the top side at 2 spots to get the AC condenser out. And then there's actually a little bracket you got to pull off that has a 10 millimeter on the back. But now I think we got enough room to at least start to attempt this whole compressor situation here. Got to pull the belt off first. That's not a big deal. And then we'll go from there. And look at all that space. That is where the AC compressor used to be. It's down here right now. This bolt is a bottom bolt, and it is extremely difficult to get to. So that one there, that one sucks. That one's not too bad. That one's extremely easy. So yeah, really not too bad, but I've definitely taken off easier ones. So let's hope, I guess, that this new belt is the right size. Looks like it is. It looks pretty short, and I guess it's just going to go around there, down to there, and around the thing. Yeah, hey, that looks like the right size. So with that, all the AC stuff is out, and now we're going to do one thing I didn't really expect to do, but we're going to do it. Lance is here. He has a windshield remover kit. We've never used it before, but this windshield is cracked and weighs a lot, and, well, I just don't think we need it anymore. We'll wear some sunglasses or something if we're riding it. So what do we do here, Hoss?
Well, they told me to poke it through. They recommended from the back side, so I'm going to see here. I don't know.
All right, push her through from right there.
I'm going to start at the bottom. Yeah, I don't know if that's the right place, but we'll see.
Okay. Came through.
Kind of like that. I'm going to work it around a little bit just to clear up a nice passage through.
Mm-hmm.
And then apparently what I'm supposed to do is take this cable and free it up here and push it through.
Okay.
So I don't know how that'll work, but we'll see here.
Just, you gotta hook it on the end of that, I guess.
Yeah, hook it on the end of that and push it through.
Alright.
So.
This windshield's not cracked much at all. It's
No,
only turned to
I know,
sand.
I kind of feel bad about that. Feel bad about removing it.
I know. It's almost...
In its wonderful condition.
I know, and I just put my sticker on there.
Yeah, I don't know why you did that, actually.
I didn't know I was taking the windshield out when I put that on there.
Yeah, you are.
I know now.
Okay.
But it's going to make it a lot easier to get the rest of this dash stuff out.
So apparently that pokes through like so. And then you feed this.
Oh, you got a handle thing. Okay. Alright, I was wondering how you held it.
So, I don't know. They say then all you do is work this thing like a little bit of a saw kind of thing. Over here. I don't know if on my butt, but... Okay, well, let me tell you, my first impression
Is it sucks?
is that sucks. Oh, you know what? Huh. I was actually under the VIN plate.
Well, that'll change it. Yeah, now you're still caught on it right there.
That might have been my issue there.
There you go.
I don't know if that's the...
There goes that sand.
Yeah,
You're about to cut the whole...
Really ripping that.
You're going to cut the whole edge of the windshield off.
Yeah, that looks like it.
Okay.
There we go. Alright.
Now you can do something. Nah, you're back. Here.
Probably supposed to wear safety glasses with this.
No, the glasses doesn't go in your eye. Glass won't go in your eye. That's a common misconception. You can just kick it out like they do in the movies.
That in the movies is...
I know.
Anybody...
You know how dangerous it would be to drive a car that had the windshield only installed at that level of... Yeah, look at it. She's sliding down just like this. That's it. Done. Like a boss. Alright, let's get rid of this thing. This makes it super easy now to get these vents out, because these bolts are now easy to get to, which I don't even think we could get to them ever before. Like, we're not without a bunch of trouble. And, so, definitely worth the time to do it that way rather than fight with everything in the dash here. Alright, so I know I had said that this was not going to be on video being taken out. I had to video it because I needed to show the accomplishment, because that thing sucks. There, you gotta undo the steering column. There's six bolts that go around the back part of this these two top ones were tough to find. Now I know it's not gonna be that bad, but man, and then just fitting it, getting the whole wire out of all the little grommets and everything that runs here, this main harness, it sucked. I highly recommend just never doing that, but at least now we get to all this stuff, which was gonna take some serious weight out. All right, now we're back in the garage after all that work from the past few days, and it was actually a fair amount of work. We've been busy on this thing, taking way more time than what I ever planned. But we also have the truck from the last video, my last review, my high miles review. Definitely check that out. I'm gonna link it right up top right now. It's sitting out there working like a boss. Just used it to pile up a bunch of junk in and then burn it. So, all right. So let's see if we can get this thing started. I think we can. So first things first, we got to get the, we took the heater core out, obviously, because all the air conditioning stuff, it's all over there. This is the pile of parts, and some fender flares that aren't for this, but this is the pile of parts that we have for this car. If you need any, message me. I will sell it to you cheap. I need my garage cleaned out. I also have a convertible top that we'd sell for real cheap. So just reach out. We'll hook you up. But yeah, we need to get this heater core lines. I think I'm just going to cut this one here real long and just then attach it over here, but I don't want to spill coolant all over the ground when I start it here. What I'm noticing as I'm doing all this here is that working on cars that have like no body around them is a lot easier. I just have so much room to work. It's kind of crazy. So there we go. Without a little bit of work, yes, it's kinked a little bit right here. So I'm gonna have to work on that. This is probably gonna have to be replaced with something a little bit better. But for right now, just to start it up and not have coolant go everywhere, we got it done. And next thing we got to do here is just put these wires back together. I had to unhook this just to get everything out of place, out of the interior. And after this, it should, in theory, start. Yeah, just in theory. So another thing that I want to do here in the future is I want to move this fuse box up here, kind of where these holes are, just to get it out of this footwell area, because originally it sat here and there was a piece of carpet that actually went over top of it, but now that carpet's obviously gone. We did pull the carpet out too. I didn't even say that. Yeah, we got all the carpet out. And anyways, you're gonna kick this thing, and I don't really want people sending their foot straight through a fuse box, so yeah. All right, let's try to start this thing. Now there's a few reasons it still may not start. And one of them is, well, there's a ground wire that's running in this big pack here that I cut off that I did not think was a ground wire. So I'm hoping that's for something that we don't need. The other one is, oh, this is not hooked up either. That's just sitting there. I definitely smashed one of these clutch pedal sensors. And so, all right, well, I hear fuel pump. Let's see here. It's definitely close to starting. Hear things running. Fuel pump's running. Let's see, maybe I forgot to hook something else up. Well, guys, I don't know what to tell you. I haven't filmed anything for a while here. It's been about an hour and a half. And I've just been troubleshooting problems to see why this thing does not start. I know that there's something got to be disconnected, a ground, or something somewhere. It could be this clutch pedal sensor, but as far as I understand, it just needs jumped, and I jumped it, and it still doesn't start. So I have no idea. I have no idea. If anybody has any ideas, let me know. I've taken a lot of stuff out of this car, obviously, and I can't figure out. I reconnected everything at that fuse block down there. Can't see anything wrong up here. By the way, I even hooked this up, which I don't think is anything, but I called this a body control module earlier. It's definitely just for airbags, but anyway, so that shouldn't even matter. I don't know, it's not a passkey issue. I'm not getting any security lights. I did hook up the instrument panel for a little bit to see that. So, I don't know. I unhooked and rehooked up the battery, and still nothing. So I assume there's just a ground off somewhere that I cannot find right now, and I'm going to keep searching, but I do have to get this video up. So this video is a fail. If you stuck with it for this long, thank you so much. Well, with that disappointing end, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, and maybe don't share this one, actually, because I don't know if I really want this one to be the one that people see, but it is what it is, guys. All right, have a great night. Talk to you later.